Do you live in a country that doesn't respect your right to bear arms? Have you been wondering what it's like to live in freedom with cold, hard American steel in your hands? Would you like to learn about all the practical uses there are for firearms? Then you're in the right place, because we're talking about the American Dream on this episode of Virtual Reviews. The American Dream is a sitting-down, front-facing virtual reality experience developed and published by Samurai Punk. It's basically a rolling cart exhibit demonstrating what it's like to grow up like a real American patriot like myself. Each level is basically a big milestone in every American's life playing out right in front of you. It seems like it was meant to be satire attacking our freedom-loving way of life, but I'm set in my ways and I'm impervious to gun-hating propaganda. I unironically have a great time playing this game. I'm a red-blooded American patriot, and god damn does this game get me going. It makes me feel like I'm riding a Harley Davidson down the open road with an American flag flying behind me. Which I do every day, so I know the feeling. This game plays exactly the way that God intended life to be, with a firearm in each hand the entire time. We all know that games with guns feel great in VR. That's nothing new talking about that, but this game handles reloading in a pretty cool way. Basically, you hit a button on your chair that you're sitting in, pops out a magazine in slow motion, so you can just slide your gun right over it like a frickin' action movie. It's pretty much the coolest thing I've ever seen. No matter how many times you do it, you still feel pretty cool. Now, I can already hear my fellow law-abiding gun owners trying to ask, now what about rifles, shotguns, and submachine guns? True freedom means we aren't limited to just handguns. Also, these weapons take two hands to safely and properly operate, so if you got a firearm in each hand, how do you explain that? Well, hypothetical viewer, if you would let me finish my review, I might get to that. The American Dream wouldn't be complete without a wide variety of firearms. There are levels that let you use sniper rifles, shotguns, even the iconic Tommy gun. I wasn't lying when I said you have a firearm in each hand at all times. When you need to operate one of these two-handed weapons, they very cleverly give you an inferior non-American pistol outfitted with a hand or some sort of other grip depending on what you're doing. Because let's be honest, that's all that it would be good for. This allows you to have two firearms at all times, like I said, but still safely and properly operate two-handed firearms, such as a shotgun, a rifle, or a submachine gun. But no matter which gun you're using, each level is entertaining and teaches you a new way that firearms can enhance your life. Every time I had a new task to complete, I was having a blast shooting away, doing anything from washing cars to making bagels. Even if you get bored doing one thing, it won't be long till you're doing something new and fresh and exciting. For lack of a better term, the story in this game is pretty cute, I guess. Like I said, you go through all the major stages of growing up in the US of A, like playing catch with dad, getting a job in high school, and even falling in love. Your journey into the American lifestyle will be guided by a patriotic golden retriever, and for a dog, he's pretty good at explaining the seemingly infinite ways that firearms enhance our daily life. Just like man's best friend is supposed to do, he is by your side at all times, guiding you through scenarios and explaining your choices, because yes, there's even choice in this game. I don't want to spoil anything because it's definitely worth experiencing on your own. Just be prepared to experience something a little deeper than you might be expecting. Now, we all know that oftentimes the appearance of VR games is a little bit behind the traditional gaming experience we're all used to. Which is understandable, the technology is still getting there. But the American Dream handles its limitations in a way that I think is pretty clever. Since the whole thing is presented like a Disney-like interactive ride, all the NPCs and characters are just cardboard cutouts of people. They're not real people. By making everything look more fake, they somehow made it look more real. I have a pretty modest PC that struggles to run more demanding graphical experiences, But this was simplified and optimized in such a way that I didn't have any issues running it, and you probably won't either. The American Dream is truly available to anyone, as long as you have money. It's kind of like real life. Huh. I definitely recommend the American Dream, both the concept and the game. I give it 5 out of 5 bald eagles, and I think our founding fathers would agree with me. So if you're trying to become an American citizen, you can just play this game while you wait for years for the citizenship process to go through. And hey, they might even take completing this game in lieu of taking the citizenship test. Thank you for watching my review of the American Dream. Sorry it took me so long to get a new video out. This is a hobby of mine, and sometimes life gets in the way. If you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button, and while you're there, just hit the bell icon as well. I don't post very often, so I promise I won't clutter up your notifications. If you like this video, you can let me know by clicking on the like button. And let me know what you think of our gun-loving American way of life down in the comments section, which I'm sure will be a respectful and enlightening conversation, just like every other YouTube comment section. That's all for now. I'll see you next time. Peace. I hate this mic, god damn it. Oh god, it's like 8 in the morning. I gotta work today.